Man. So it's a different look for the pod right now. As you can see, we are in two box squares. Nah, man, I just moved to Atlanta, so just had to figure out how to do shit out differently. I know y'all probably love the old setup, but I had to get out in that. So no, I'm talking shit. But no, we're just in two different locations, man, and we're just trying to figure out this webcam shit, this mic shit, everything. And it's just been a little tough, but it's a little bump in the road. We're gonna keep going.
We're bumping the road. We back at it though.
Back at it, man.
Defining Moments Podcast. Microphone check 1, 2. What is this?
Oh god.
It's the DMP boys. Back to business.
you couldn't wait to say that again, huh?
Bro, I've been waiting. I'm glad I was able to say it again though. So what we talking about today, man? We got a few topics. You got the slides pulled up in front of you?
Yeah, I pull it up real quick.
All right. So obviously we're gonna jump into some of the different cultural moments that we saw in the past couple of weeks. Some of them are gonna be a little bit older because we haven't had the chance to talk about them. But we gotta start with Snowfall, man. People loving the Snowfall segments.
Yeah.
That was you. I wasn't even gonna put the Snowfall segment out. Why'd you know? How did you know that it was gonna blow up?
What you mean? You wasn't gonna
Our
put
Snowfall
the
segment.
season? Oh, you talking about that? What you mean? Snowfall the best show in the world, as I stated.
So
on that last pod.
Snowfall was on it.
Nah, man, Snowfall and Power. That's what people like. People always. That's their favorite show. That's the most trending shows in the world. So somebody probably gonna search something on there, and they found us. They found our two faces on there and clicked it. So I didn't know it was gonna blow up. I can't say I knew it was gonna blow up. I didn't know people were gonna view that video the most, but hey, they did. So.
So, first question from it.
What's up?
Would you start a business with family, man? Jerome over here, angry, bro. He is salty at Franklin. What's your thoughts on that,
man? Me personally, my thoughts on starting a business with family, I would start a business with family. It depends on the family member. I feel like you can't start a business with any family member, not one that you don't really trust to do business with, or somebody that don't got their shit together. But in his instance, like Franklin being in business with Jerome, that's the first person. Jerome taught him how to move shit. So Jerome was his mentor. So if it's if it's a family member I'm looking up to that I can trust to go into business with, like to me it'd be somebody like Rico. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would go to definitely, bro. I would definitely go into business with family. Create something. For our family to have something to pass on for generations and generations. Hell yeah. What's your take on it?
That's generational wealth.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Man. What?
You already know how I feel. Generational wealth is great, man. A lot of people have been talking about it. It's like a hot topic right now, but a lot of people don't really know what that is. It's financial literacy. It's understanding how the stock market works. It's understanding obviously how businesses work and how you can pass it from generation to generation, but for it to be something that is timeless. Like you can't do that with something that isn't a business that can be sustainable in a different time frame or in a different time zone or time frame, should I say? I just feel like that has to be taken into consideration. But yeah, man, when you're doing something great and you're able to do it with family, I don't see why you wouldn't pursue that. Like it's like friends are one thing. Like me and you, we basically like family. We've been together, bro. How long we known each other, bro?
Yeah.
How long have we known each other? I don't even remember.
Since sophomore year. How old was we? Like 15, 16?
You knew me before sophomore
It's probably
year.
almost 10.
Tearing your ass up, and I was tearing you up on the court.
Oh, you talking about indie hoops? Yeah. That was 5th grade, 6th grade. You wasn't
so it's
tearing
been a minute, bro. Like we obviously reconnected, but like we've gone into we tried three different businesses, 2 different clothing brands, and now we're trying to do a pod. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Yeah, man.
I think it's different when you do it with family and friends, like people that you're close with, because you're able to really be authentic and genuine to yourself. I think that's cool. So I don't know, man. Jerome
Yeah,
Jerome's salty right now though. He trying to get up out of there. He ain't trying to
but
keep messing
yeah,
with Franklin because
but
Franklin
yeah.
taking it too. Uh-uh.
Hmm.
He's taking it too
Yeah,
too
I
too
think
far.
Jerome too far. Yeah, I think Jerome. When his girl got shot, basically, he knew like, damn, like he probably thinks Franklin's putting his life in jeopardy. That was the last straw for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy because he showed Franklin the game. He didn't show him that game, like the dope. He showed him the weed and shit, but that really kickstarted Franklin into the person he is now. But
You
I'm
think
with Jerome, man. I'm with Jerome.
you think her getting shot was the reason that he is saying that he wants out with Franklin?
I think that was the last. I think no, way before that. I think it was the first thing was him not knowing about the CIA shit at all, and him having to figure that out a year ago. I think the trust there was just like, shit, you not telling me shit. I'm supposed to be like, shit. I'm number one or two. I'm number two or three.
Right.
On the totem pole. Like, and then all the shit that they went through in the last three episodes with the Bloods and the Crips and shit.
Yeah.
He's probably like, what the fuck? And then, like I said, his wife getting shot in critical
Yeah.
condition. He like, fuck this shit. We could do this shit a different way,
Yeah.
different route. But I think that's what it was.
I think the turning moment was, and I felt like you could see it in his face, bro, was when Leon tried to stop him when he was leaving the hospital. And Leon was like, we got to wait to see what Franklin says. And then he responded to
Oh
him.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was like, fuck Franklin. And he was like, we're going
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
tell
That
you. And I
was.
was like, I feel like that was a point where he was like, yeah, Franklin's not, he ain't built for this like I am. And the people Franklin putting
Mm-hmm.
around him ain't built like this, like I am. And, I just, I think it's a certain way that he moves. And he's a real dude, you know what I mean? And he's like, he wants to take care of his family. He wants to take care
Yeah.
of himself, but he's also not trying to destroy people.
Mhm.
Um, and so I think that
Yeah.
that kind of plays in his role. But I don't know, man. I don't side with him like
Yeah.
that. I think you got to keep it together, man.
You on side with who?
I don't side with Jerome, bro. You got
What
to
you
keep it to
mean you on
Franklin.
side
Keep
with?
it together, man. Franklin mad, man. Like there's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
stuff that went sideways for Franklin, and now everybody's just ditching him. You know what I mean? And he just
Yeah.
got through all that stuff. He just got through all these major issues, and yeah, it ain't saying that they ain't gonna come back up, but he got through quite a bit that we did not. I didn't see a way for him to get out with Leon alive, with Jerome alive, with his mom alive, with Alton alive. I ain't see that. I ain't see that at all. And somehow it all has
Yeah.
happened. Reed's still
Mm-hmm.
here. It don't make sense. So to just
It's, really,
leave
it's a
him
little
now,
unrealistic.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But that's your show, you know what I mean? That's Snowfall, you know.
Ah, okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Ghost
Don't
is
do that.
dead, my man. Ghost is dead. There
Man,
ain't no
Ghost should have
more.
died 10. Ghost should have died like 10 times. I know you remember when them Jamaicans pulled up on him, bumped the
I
car.
remember that episode. He was
How
done.
the
Him
fuck?
and
And then him and Tariq out of nowhere, the
bro,
motherfuckers is turning bullets and shit. Shit went in slow motion.
bro. 1 second, it's my dad, man. He trying to come over. 1 second.
Yeah, you good. You good.
Hello. I'm doing the pod right now. The podcast. Okay. Yeah, we'll be here. That's cool. Okay. Parents coming over, man.
Y'all eating dinner there today or something?
Guess lunch or something. My birthday's next week.
Oh yeah. Why they coming
Cinco
over?
de Mayo.
He said my birthday next week.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what's up, man. You about to be 30?
Man, I
Ah.
I feel like I'm getting so old, dude. I hate it.
Me
Like I
too,
don't
bro.
hate the fact that like the years are going by. Like I don't mind the fact that we getting years on us and we getting experience and stuff. I feel like that's
Hmm.
so invaluable. But I just feel like it's weird you can't do certain things anymore. Like you physically aren't able to do things anymore. Like Trey, he was
Yeah,
going, and that's going to be our guest next week, obviously. But he going
yeah.
to games like 2-3 games a day, bro. Like basketball games.
Mm-hmm.
I can play like
Yeah.
once or twice a week. I don't like that.
You
How
don't
many
like
games
that,
AAU did we used to play like in a day,
bro?
bro?
3 games. One at fucking 8 in the morning, one at 10, and one at 2. You know what I
What
mean?
does
So
that do for the body, man? I feel like I'm feeling all that stuff now.
you feeling it?
I feel like I am. I have to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, we old, man. I feel like once you get older than like 21, 22, your body just start feeling different, bro. Like, man, I'm shit. When I hoop now, if I hoop too much, say I hoop like 2, 3 times, getting out the car is hard when I get back to the crib, bro.
Bro,
Getting out the, I can't even walk. Like, how
that's
old am
it.
I? Fucking 50?
That's it.
Yeah, bro. So, yeah, man, we getting
Well,
up there. Definitely
yeah.
getting up there.
We ain't 30 though. I don't know why you threw that out there. We ain't 30. About to be 26. Smooth
Yeah,
26.
man. 26 is damn near if you round up. You know what I
Coming
mean?
for
No,
my
I'm just
Curry
playing.
year. Coming for
Curry?
the Steph Curry year.
Oh, gosh.
Oh gosh.
30 to new
All right.
20.
You said 30 the new 20.
Nah, I
I
guess.
ain't heard that one before. All right, so we gonna keep it moving, man. We gotta talk about this Joe Budden podcast. Bro,
Man,
do you want me to start
it's
or
crazy.
do you want to go, bro?
I know you want to start. Go ahead.
Man, so first of all, we got to make sure this is very clear. Rose and Red will be back. They are not pulling a Rory and
Oh, yeah.
Maul. I think Rory and Maul about to get fired.
Oh, God.
Personally, I thought they got fired on that last podcast, but they did have one released yesterday. So I ain't gonna throw nothing out there. But DJ Academics was going in on them. He was calling Rory and Maul some bums, saying they don't own their business.
Oh, he lame.
And then Charlemagne and Andrew Schultz, they got on their podcast saying the same thing. Andrew Schultz over here making millions with his podcast. He a co-host for Charlemagne. Nobody knew him. Nobody
Talking about the
knew him. He was
Brilliant
in the
Idiots
same
podcast?
position. Yeah.
The Brilliant Idiots.
So
He
he
making
has
millions off
brilliant.
of that?
Well, he has Brilliant Idiots, but he also has a Patreon. So he has a Patreon
Oh,
podcast that's
subscription shit.
private. And based on the amount of
Ooh.
subscribers he has, DJ Academics was like, this dude's making at least $1 million off the subs. And so with all the other stuff going into advertisements, he's easily making 3.
Yeah.
He just bought himself
Damn.
what's that truck called, bro? The G Wagon. Just got a G Wagon. Meanwhile,
Oh, he
Rory
did?
Maul, bro, my DJ Academics was
Boy.
calling them bums, bro. Saying these
Man,
dweebs
why
don't
you
have
on?
any ownership.
Come on, bro. Relax.
He called them dweebs, bro. I was like, man.
Relax.
So I don't know. It's crazy because Joe had to be real with him on the pod. Like this is a business. We got 25
Mm-hmm.
plus people behind the scenes that make this whole thing
Mm-hmm.
possible. When y'all chose to just go on a hiatus,
Yeah.
y'all disappeared, and y'all left all these people without a way to really pay their bills unless Joe gets on the phone with 300 different people trying to find somebody to fill in. And that's what happened. And then y'all get back, and y'all was salty that they did a good job. Y'all like, oh man, that was trash. Them was y'all mans though.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna say that y'all mans didn't hold it down? Because in my opinion, they did. And then Parks, bro, it's clear he's about to be on screen, bro. They're gonna push Rory and Maul to the side if they end up staying. I think they're gonna get fired. But if they end up staying,
bro.
Parks gonna be on camera, bro. He talking more to Joe. It's small stuff like that. I'm picking up on it, man. I see it. What you think?
Oh my god. I totally disagree with you.
What?
I stand with Rory and Maul. Yeah. First off, they're not getting fired, bro.
Okay,
I think
do mess with Rory and Maul.
I know,
my guys.
I mean, I feel like from the last, because I think what you're talking about is when he told him to, take the day off, take some time off. Nah, he was just saying because Rory does a lot. He said when even when they were bickering and they're beefing, Rory was saying, he was in Atlanta, he was still working, on the shit he does outside of the podcast. So I think he was just telling him like, hey man, just relax. But
What
I don't
does
think
he
they're
do
going nowhere,
outside
bro.
the podcast, bro? I
What?
don't know what he actually does outside the podcast.
Who,
And
Rory?
let me get this off first, man.
Oh my god.
I looked at Rory's Instagram page and it had this thing called Orange Theory or something. Yeah, I went Orange Theory. I think it's a gym. It was Orange something, and I see like a lot of promotional stuff, but I've never seen anything with a Rory on it. I ain't never heard about a Rory, bro. And then DJ Academics reminded me where I had heard of Rory at first. He was that white dude that was twirling the canes with the alphas or the kappas, wasn't he? I don't remember which one it was, but he was the one that was out there. He's in one of those fraternities. Okay,
this nigga.
And so he was out there doing the fraternity stuff. Let me finish. Let me get my stuff off, man. Bro,
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I think that's the only reason he on the podcast. I don't think he's actually doing anything, but I haven't seen anything to tell me otherwise, and that's why I believe that. What do you know he's doing?
On the side, isn't he like one of the people that, I don't know if he started it, but he does that Duce Palooza shit on the side.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know anything about that.
Duce Palooza, that's something that he was actually explaining that to Joe. It's basically like an event that they were doing in city to city, multi-million-dollar business. But I think that's what he was doing before he was doing that, Duce Palooza. He was doing other shit. I don't think his name individually was out there. I think it was more of him having, his foot in different organizations or helping other people out. But yeah.
Oh
shit.
Because I got something to say to that.
Yeah, I mean, bro, Duce Palooza, he does shit with music. You feel me? Bro, you were talking crazy. Like, man, Rory wasn't his own, like, Rory, whatever his full name is. No, nigga, he's behind the scenes. You can't do Roy like that, man. You still can't hear me?
1 second, bro. I'm about to get at you, man. I can't deal with this blasphemy that I'm hearing. Oh, it's not letting me change my.
What happened?
1 second. I'm gonna get it right.
Headphones died.
Bro. Can you hear me?
What camera is that? I can hear you. Can you hear me? All right, man. Listen. You can hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, man. So what I was saying is, Rory, I feel like the podcast made him, people know who he is individually. He had his foot in different shit. Like I was saying, Duce Palooza is basically an event, kind of like a day party event. Mm-hmm. I think it's sponsored by Duce. I think it could have been used to be called Hennessy Palooza, like Henny. But it's a big event. It's a multi-million-dollar event. Because of COVID, it had to stop. People, it's probably about to start again. But yeah, Roy had his foot in that. I know he did shit with music, so he probably wasn't a big like individual before the pod. Joe had to put him on for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Joe probably seen something and I'm like, damn, like shit. But no, I mean, I get academics coming at him and all that, but I feel like Roy, if he wanted to do his own shit now, people will listen to him. I think he's credible. I think Roy, I just don't. He might not want to do his own shit. Like even on the podcast, he was talking about how he's not that passionate about potting himself. I think he just likes to be a part of a good team. Everybody don't want to do their own shit. Everybody don't want to be an entrepreneur, man. People like to have a 9-to-5 for a company. So I ain't gonna shit on Rory. But no, I side with them, with Rory and Maul. I mean, they felt disrespected. They had some shit going on mentally. Rory did, and he needed some time away from the pod, bro. But I mean, I see both sides. but I kind of side with Rory and Maul more. So, I mean, that's
You
my take
think?
on Rory. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip Rory for a second. I'm gonna come back to him because
All
I
right.
definitely got problems with that statement.
All right.
But as far as Maul goes, bro,
What's up?
Maul just kind of dropped off based off what we heard in that podcast where they came back.
Mm-hmm.
Maul basically
Yeah.
said stuff ain't going well. People not liking each other. We need to talk. And until we talk, I ain't gonna come to work. That ain't cool.
Mm-hmm.
You like there's other people that depend on this, and Rory ain't the only one part of the podcast. Going back to my last point, there's 25 plus other people
Mm-hmm.
besides just Joe for
Mm-hmm.
you to be saying I don't give a anything about you anymore because this is what's important to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to like exaggerate it like that to say you don't care about them, but I don't think
Mm-hmm.
you have to look far from that to see, oh, you just said, you're not going to help me support my family through this podcast because this is how I pay my bills. I pay my bills through this podcast.
Yeah.
You decided you weren't going to come anymore because it's not that important to you compared to the personal things that are going on in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Joe and Rory,
Mm-hmm.
you messing with my money at that point. And when you start messing with people's money
Mm-hmm.
and you talking business,
Mm-hmm.
they don't look good. So that's my problem with Maul. And I like Maul. Maul was like one of my favorite people on the pod. So this is like new for me.
Yeah.
It's like, dang. Now for Rory,
But yeah.
bro,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand like working for and being a part of like something great and everything like that. Like I 100% agree with being a part of a great team. But Rory be talking like he's a boss, bro. He be talking like he is the one running Duce Palooza. I think I said that right. He be talking
Yeah,
like
you said
he's
it
the
right.
one who is like orchestrating the projects that he is apparently not presenting. Like I said, I ain't seen nothing from him, and I ain't seen him as an executive producer on nothing. And
Mm-hmm.
meanwhile, he's talking about all these other people. Somebody else's name, Andrew Schultz, is brought up, and he's the first one to have something to say. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, you can have your own opinion about Rory. I mean, I see where you're coming from. But back to Maul.
Back to Maul, bro.
I respect Maul so much. I see how, like, I don't know, like, even
I see how
watching
he
that shit,
move.
and I see how he moves.
Yeah,
I respect Maul even more, bro.
yeah.
He said, fuck it. His respect, he felt like he wasn't getting no respect. He felt like that shit was taken for granted in their relationship as friends. So he said, fuck the pod.
He
And
shouldn't have been
I
on
get
the.
what you're saying, like, it's messing up the money and shit, but at the same time, it's a different type of business, bro. It's not that.
Yeah.
It's more lenient, man. It's a podcast. I know that's how they make their money and all that, but I mean, he felt like he wasn't being respected, so he said, "Fuck it." You
I
know what I
get
mean?
that.
Yeah.
And the people
And
that he was saying
mm-hmm,
that did similar things, he was
mm-hmm,
comparing them to, or he was comparing himself to people like that are in billion-dollar companies or organizations.
mm-hmm.
Like can't remember exactly the ones that he was comparing himself to, but I was like,
Mm-hmm.
you can't compare yourself to LeBron not showing up for work. It's different. It's very different. You're not LeBron. You're not like the person leading this podcast. It's not your name. But at the same time,
Yeah,
I see what you saying about the respect thing, and I completely get that. Like from friends' perspective, like I never would have done some shit like that to you.
yeah,
No fucking way.
yeah,
Are you serious? But that's because it's like there's that
yeah.
respect. I don't feel like Joe carries that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know connection to people like they carry to him.
Yeah. Also, man, I stand behind the reason that Maul was like, "Fuck this." He's like, "Damn." Our other brother, the other co-host, you telling him to not come. Why? Explain that to me. Communicate that to me. Shit, if he ain't gonna be there, I'm not gonna be there. There's some people that just look at shit differently.
Yeah,
Some people that look at shit differently, man. Some people look at it as like, hey, if it ain't everybody, then we not doing it. I know you heard that cliche, but he wasn't going for it, man. That's what he stood on. And I mean, I see both sides, but I'm just glad niggas is back on the pod, bro. Fuck it, like
I'm glad they back on the
that's
pod.
what matters, man. That's what really matters. Niggas is back on the pod. People always go through shit. you
Yeah,
know, people always gonna go through shit. So hopefully they back to stay and shit. We'll get more episodes and shit gets better.
I'm gonna keep watching for sure, for sure. I ain't gonna stop. Kendrick
Yeah,
now.
but Joe need to chill though. But go ahead, go ahead.
Let's talk Kendrick, bro.
Oh my gosh.
You want to talk Kendrick now, or you want to skip Kendrick?
I mean, you could talk Kendrick. You the one who told me he coming out with an album.
All right.
He got an
I'm gonna
album
make it
coming.
quick because I do my little rants on Kendrick. But Kendrick's coming out with a new album soon. We don't know
Finally,
when, but
finally, bro. How long has it been? 2017?
it's been a while,
Damn.
man. Since Chadwick was with us, we did get the 2018 Black Panther album.
Oh
Rest in
yeah.
peace to a king. But yeah, man, I'm hoping Kendrick come out soon. They said that or TDE came out with an announcement saying that somebody's releasing on May 7th. So people are saying that's either gonna be SZA, which people are waiting on something for her, or it's gonna be Kendrick. And I know I'm waiting on Kendrick, so
Damn,
I'm
can
gonna
I get
leave it there.
Rashad shit?
He's smooth. He came out with some new
Damn, I'm
stuff,
waiting on his
but
shit. Not an
he came out
album,
with
right?
something after
Some
Sylvia
singles.
demo. No, he came out with a little album. It was
Damn,
called
like
The
20
Sun's
fucking
Tirade.
17.
Yeah, it was
2017,
trash.
right?
It wasn't trash,
That
but I
shit wasn't
wouldn't.
trash. That shit
I wouldn't.
hard. I be listening to
I
this
ain't
shit.
really messing with
It's
The
better
Sun's
than that.
Tirade like that, bro. I ain't messing with it like
You
that.
ain't listened to it. You gotta listen to
Nah,
it
listen
again.
to it, bro. You already know. I listened to that,
That
bro.
whole camp.
Listened to it a few
Yeah.
times.
Damn. SZA the best person in the whole camp now.
Stop. All right, we're
SZA the
gonna move
best in
on,
TDE.
man. Why are you saying that? Last time we had a conversation about this, you were saying J Rock. Now you saying SZA and Isaiah Rashad, bro. Who else? Who's next, bro?
I think it might go
We're gonna say Lynn
SZA,
Skywalker. Or something.
J Rock, Isaiah Rashad, then Kendrick, then Schoolboy Q. I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm fucking with you. Damn. Go ahead.
Next topic, man. I'm not even gonna respond to that shitty ass
Fucking with
tape,
you.
bro.
Fucking with you, bro.
No. So, I did see that Travis Scott's third Astroworld is coming out. So they're gonna be doing another annual festival. So that's cool. I didn't know that he was actually doing like an annual, I guess, event for Astroworld. That's crazy.
Travis Scott?
Yeah, bro. You don't know about this? You never got the picture?
No. Something. I can't see
Oh,
that.
you can't see it that well. It's all good.
Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up on my end, bro. I had to pull it up.
Yeah, bro. I don't know where it is in Texas. I think it's in Texas anyway. But I mean, bro's doing the collabs. I think he's the only person that I've ever seen capitalize on the Jenner collection or Jenner connection, the
Travis at the top.
Kardashian Jenner
So
connection.
is this annual? Is that like him performing, or is that like fucking his?
I'm guessing it's like a carnival event mixed with a performance, but I'm not
He
sure.
already had it. I'm gonna say he already had that shit rocking for real.
Yeah,
It's
I
probably
just
out
didn't know
rocking.
that he was gonna do it every year.
Yeah, he should, man. You know, Astro World used to be a big thing back in the day in Houston, right?
I
It was
didn't
like a big amusement park.
really.
Yeah, yeah. That's how he kind of brought it back, you know. So
That's cool.
yeah,
That's cool.
so,
Why they shut it down? Something happened.
I don't know exactly what happened,
Yeah.
but
That's cool though. That's
yeah,
sort of nostalgic for people. That's probably why it's had such a strong following. It's probably a lot of people that just used to go to that shit and they're like, "Oh, he's bringing it back," and now they start listening to his music.
so fucking
He
smart,
does,
bro.
bro.
So smart.
It's ridiculous. Like seeing him at the Astro games, seeing him at
Mm-hmm.
just the Rockets games, just stuff like that, man. I'm like, this dude knows how to take advantage of his like celebrity. You know what I mean? A lot of people will start
Yeah.
crumbling under it, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like Chris Brown kind of did that, and Chris Brown probably could have easily done
Mm-hmm.
all of this and more. And you just see people that kind of crumble under the fame, and I won't say completely crumble because Chris ain't crumbled at all like that, but definitely is
Definitely
something
not.
of a dark cloud over him, and that sucks because you know that he could probably be doing something similar to what Travis is doing. But back to my point, man.
Yeah, I think.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say I think Chris doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think he cares no more. I think he used to though. I do think he used to,
He
but
probably
I
used
don't
to.
think he cares anymore.
Yeah,
But all right, man.
get that back
Next topic,
regardless.
bro. You said what?
I said Chris gonna get that back regardless.
That made no sense. So the next thing was the verdict, man. The
Oh
trial.
yeah, yeah, man,
To be go ahead.
it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. That just that whole, yeah, it's crazy. But I know as people, we're happy, man. I didn't think, honestly, man, just from past events and seeing how shit used to go, with, like Trayvon Scott, Mike Brown, the they're killers, the cops that killed them. Or I know buddy that killed Trayvon was not a cop, but man, just seeing him actually be convicted, with 3 counts, that it just let us know that it's turning somewhere, it's which is it's just a lot of people was happy, man. It was emotional for a lot of people as well. So it's a good thing, man. I know some people though. I seen takes where people like, I don't know if you seen it on social media. People basically were saying like, that's not good enough. That man took some, he took, someone's life. Him going to jail is not good enough. But I agree with what they're saying, but at the same time, it's like, man, we haven't gotten this far in a while. So man, I'm just happy that the motherfuckers behind bars, man, for fucking having his knee on somebody's neck for 9 minutes. That's just fucking crazy.
That's
I'm
just
glad that
ridiculous.
the judge wasn't going for that shit. It's a step somewhere. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, it's a step in the right direction. I'd say that, but I mean, it's one of those things where I could see it being a step backwards in some ways, just because of the different
mm,
things that transpired at the same time. Like
yeah,
in Columbus, we saw that one girl get shot down by a
yeah,
cop the same day that the trial happened, which
yeah,
was ridiculous to me. And then
yeah,
some news came out. I just saw it on Twitter, man. There was a thread that this lady put together about that particular group of cops in, I think it was Cleveland, Ohio, or Columbus, one of those. I
Columbus,
think it was
yeah,
Columbus. Um,
yeah,
but those particular cops had like 9 different occurrences in the past like 2 months, bro, that were similar.
wow,
And so, my question to you is:
mm-hmm,
is there a point where you put a guy in jail to shut people up,
mm-hmm,
and then you
mm-hmm,
continue doing business, business as usual, uh,
mm-hmm,
for as long as you can until something else comes back up? And I look at this guy to those people,
mm-hmm,
the guy that shot or killed Mike Brown. Um, like,
mm-hmm.
is he just a lamb, a sacrificial lamb, so that they can continue to do the same stuff that they've been
Yeah,
doing for
I seen that.
centuries? You know what I mean? Uh,
Yeah,
and so every now and then you got to pay us some
that's a good
dues.
point.
So I don't know if it's that.
Yeah,
That's personally my take on it. I'm not as optimistic about the
yeah,
racial injustice that we have in America personally. Like I've always just felt
yeah,
really off about it, just because we've been around so many different types of people in our lives. You and I grew up fairly similar situations, lifestyles, um, and so we've seen
yeah,
the different types of people, and we've seen the real issue that's caused this racial injustice. In my opinion, that's basic communication. Like I feel like there's no point where people feel comfortable that are of different cultural backgrounds. There's no point that they feel comfortable enough to sit down and have
mm-hmm,
a comfortable conversation. And because of that, these things continue to happen, and then they spiral, and then people go into their respective corners, continue to discuss it amongst each
mm-hmm.
other, as opposed to breaking out of that shell and talking to people that they don't necessarily feel super comfortable with. And so that's my opinion on it.
Yeah.
But that's I'm glad we got
I
the justice for
definitely
that.
agree with that point. Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, man. Is this a political
Most
pod, bro?
definitely. No.
Is this a political pod? No. I got one more political take for you though. Does
No,
LeBron
it's
get
not
too
a
much
political
hate for
pod.
being a
Unless you're
does
talking
LeBron
about
get too
LeBron,
much
baby.
hate?
Go ahead.
Does LeBron get too much hate
Yes. Yeah.
for being an activist? For being an
Say that.
activist, I'm not giving him no love on the court. I'm not giving him no. Okay, okay. Let me take that back a little bit. LeBron's nice on the court. I love for him to be playing with
what they?
Steph, but I am a Warriors fan, so I can't side with LeBron, bro.
Oh my god.
But from a man perspective, a black man perspective, and a business mogul,
Mhm.
he doing his thing. He
Mhm.
been doing his thing, and he definitely gets way too much hate in my opinion.
He gets too much hate everywhere. Um, for him being getting too hate to be too much hate for being an activist, yes, man. That you remember a couple years back what they told Brian on the news? Shut
Shut
up
up
and
and dribble.
dribble. What? That right there just tells you somebody that's in the media every day said that. So I know a lot of people that fucking aren't on the media who don't have a platform are saying the same thing. So yeah, people are hating on LeBron. I feel like he gets way too much hate. Um, People are mad that his foot's in everything. He can do his foot's in everything. Like people don't like that. He's a black king. So yeah, man, he's getting way too much hate, man. So I don't. It's crazy. I don't. Do you think LeBron is going to cap it? Like, do you think there will be another person that can be a bigger activist than LeBron? I mean,
I
I know,
mean,
like, I'm not talking about like Colin Kaepernick. Talking about like, to do everything LeBron's doing and be an activist. You think somebody can,
there ain't gonna be
somebody
another
else will come
LeBron,
along?
bro. There's not gonna be another LeBron, nah. But I mean,
Yeah.
maybe in their respective
Say it again.
space, bro. There ain't gonna be another Steph Curry, man.
Say it.
It
What'd you
ain't, it
say?
ain't ever gonna happen. You'll never
Ah,
see it
come on,
again.
man.
But no, man, we won't see another LeBron. And I think the things that he does is great. The things that he does in Akron, in Ohio,
Yeah.
for his community. I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm a big proponent of community uplifting. And then he goes a
Yeah.
step further and he uplifts other communities. So in LA, in Miami, the different places that he goes, he also like creates these new opportunities for these different families in these areas and communities in these areas to
Hmm.
get out of their difficult situations too. Um, and then everything that he does just from a basketball team level, and I don't mean that like his team, but I mean that more like the full NBA. Like I feel like the NBA is closer and more tighter knit because of LeBron.
Yeah.
Because he's friendly with everybody. It makes everybody feel like, okay, we can talk to LeBron about our issues here, especially when he's such a big and dominant figure in the
Hmm.
sport. For people to be able to go to him like Giannis and tell him how uncomfortable he feels about the things that are going on. I'm sure
Yeah.
that conversation happened before Giannis said, "Yeah, we're not going to step on the court." And if it didn't, then it was at least the fact that LeBron would have given his support to Giannis
Hmm.
that made Giannis feel a little bit more comfortable with doing that. And I feel like that's shown in every inch of the NBA, in my opinion. And I don't know if that's going to be done anywhere else. I don't know if that's going to be done anywhere else ever. So
No, hard to say, man. I don't. Maybe not when we're alive.
yeah, we ain't
Hard
gonna
to
see
say.
another Bron before we die, bro. That ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. I'd be surprised though. Zion.
Nah, bro.
All
Nigga said Zion. Nigga said Zion.
bro.
What's up?
It's been stressful, man. It's been stressful staying
Yeah,
at home, all this shit. So what's going on, man? What do you do to get all this stuff off your chest? Obviously, we're here on the pod. We're talking. This is our
man,
way of communicating a little bit. But what else do you do?
man. One of my, I'd say like my stress outlets are different. Shit I like to do. I like to work out. You know, go to the gym, play basketball. Get a little physical activity in. Get my mind off of shit. Just makes you feel better. Do that in the morning, even if you do it in the afternoon, it just makes you feel better. Um,
You
that's what one number one things. Or man, just stepping away from everything. Stepping away from social media. Like yesterday, man, I was with my Tamara and her dad and her family. Met her grandparents, and man, I had fun. Man, I had fun like putting my phone down. Just being around other people. Observing other people. Just being normal. Just being normal, bro. Not all. Not working. not at work, not doing something extra. Sometimes you just
Yeah,
gotta, give yourself some time, man. Just, be around people that love you. Um, be around people. I think a big stress outlet is being around people that really fuck with you, man. Like, I don't know, just being around that type of vibe.
I
So
feel that.
yeah, man. I mean, that's what I do, man. Also, this pod, I think this pod is a stress reliever when we're able to talk. This
Hmm.
part is, maybe it's stressful trying to get the camera and shit to work and everything. But even talking to you, when we were all four in the room, that was a big stress outlet to me too. But man, that's what I do, man. I'm around my people that really being around people that really love you, man. Not all the social media shit and trying to impress and all that. Nah, man, be around people that really love you. Uh, having a positive mind, working out, shit like that. That's what I do, man. I mean, what about you? I know you're a very busy person. I know you can get very stressed out because you,
Bro, you gonna have to start saying it on the pod, bro. They gonna think that I ain't
bro,
never got
very
time.
busy. But I mean, yeah, what do you do, man? Because that's
I mean, I golf.
you
I
do
golf.
golf. You do golf.
So I like to just go out there and hit the ball as hard as I can, man. I do that.
Yeah,
Different exercises. I go to the gym, play sports,
yeah.
basketball, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's first tier. Like that's the first thing that I'm gonna do to try to get my mind off something. If I still can't figure it out, the next thing that I'll do is, like you said, put down the phone. I'm
Mm-hmm.
already by nature not really social media or just a phone person. I
Yeah,
hate. Um, and so it's like it's not really something that I find myself going to when I'm stressed out. But at times,
mm-hmm.
when I realize that I'm really stressed out, I'm really not one with myself, it's usually because I'm using this a little too much, and so I put it down. That
Yeah,
might help. If not that, then like what you said, man, it's
mm-hmm.
being around people who love you, people who will love on you, and
Mm-hmm.
make you feel like everything's gonna be all right. Because there is,
Yeah,
I don't know, it's just like we all have that negative self talk where we tell ourselves that things just aren't going to get better. And when you have
yeah,
people in your corner that can tell you something other than that, it's
yeah.
yeah, it's crazy. Um, and I
Fuck with
work.
it.
I work to. I just push past, put my head down, get something done, and it makes me feel a little better. If it's just checking off a box, it might
Yeah,
not be the best thing in the world because I'm adding to the stress, but at least I checked off a box. I feel a little bit of an exhale because I got one thing done.
yeah,
And
yeah,
when a day is just going completely to hell, I'll take that as a win. Look for those small wins.
yeah. Getting some, yeah, small ones, getting something done. I feel that.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I agree, man. Look like we do similar shit to handle stress.
yeah, yeah.
I feel so.
So it's important. It's important.
Mm.
And then like we all got our own side gigs going too. Uh,
Yeah.
I know you got your own shit going. Bro? You
Mm-hmm.
you talked about Shop Area 95, but what do you
Mm-hmm.
actually offer on Shop Area 95? Let's do a business shout out today. Can we do
Oh,
that?
we could do that.
Since we talk business on the Defining Moments pod sometimes, let's talk about what D
Yeah.
Gase's business is like,
Yeah.
and I'll
Yeah.
tell you mine.
Yeah. I mean, shit. What I offer, man. What Shop Area 95, man. Like we offer rare, affordable, vintage clothing. That's what we offer, man. So, um, just from a sustainable side, from a fashion side, we offer stuff that you can't find in the store for an affordable price. Stuff that you don't have to see anybody else wear. But yeah, vintage clothing, man, and that's 80s and 90s, maybe early 2000s um, clothing, like stuff that was made in those years, um, and offer any type of more of tops. We're gonna get more in the bottoms, like the different type of pants and things like that, but if you go to shoparea95.com, man, you're gonna see some stuff. You're gonna see something you like. So that's what I offer, man. That's what we offer. So
Shop
yeah,
Area 95.
Shop
It'll
Area
be linked down
95,
in the
man.
description.
Yeah, put that shit down there, man. Hey, go shop, man. Listen, go shop, man. Get you something you like. I promise you're gonna like something on there. Feel me? Go shop.
There you go. I might have to get on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
man.
get on myself.
Tell us about you, man. Tell us about how how everything's going and what you do.
So I got whoismalik.com. It's a
Mm-hmm.
website for entrepreneurs, creators to become better business owners. Uh,
Yeah.
I do offer consulting services. You can catch me on Fiverr. I don't promote that much. I've been doing that for a little bit. But more importantly, I offer free stuff just online through whoismalik.com. Similar things that I offer through the consulting, but just free versions of it, whether it be a blog, a video, anything from a resource, software resources that you might need. Just something to help you make your business run more efficiently, make more money,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
go that extra mile in uplifting your community. Because I do believe that every entrepreneur within a community has the power to change that community. And so that's the business, man.
That's real.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Love
All
it.
right, man. Let's go next topic, bro. Trey was supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
on. He gonna be on the next one. We're gonna talk about the music business. But you wanted to tell me about Moneybag Yo, bro. Real quick, let me give some background. I don't know, and this is no disrespect because I listen to Kendrick and I got records, bro. I got a record player with probably 150 records, man. I do not listen to Moneybag Yo, and I do not know who he is. And this is no disrespect, Deonte.
Mm-hmm.
Teach me.
Teach you. Okay.
Yeah, tell me about Moneybag, bro.
Moneybag
What I
Yo,
need to
man.
know.
What you need to know, you tripping, man. How do you not know who Moneybag? I can't believe he don't know who Moneybag Yo is. That's crazy. But no, like Moneybag Yo, man, I say he's the best rapper out of Memphis right now. There's multiple rappers out of Memphis, man. He's from Memphis. He came up under Yo Gotti. I know you know who Yo Gotti is. Remember,
Is
you
that where
used
the
to really
yo
like
came
Yo
from?
Gotti. I don't know. Maybe he looked up to Yo Gotti and Yo's big in Memphis. I don't fucking know. But
Okay.
Moneybag Yo, man, he's been hot lately, man. He makes music you probably wouldn't be too much into, man. He make club bangers, you know. You gonna hear
Okay.
his music in the club. You gonna hear the girls chanting his shit. You know,
Okay.
they gonna know every word of his shit. They play the Moneybag in the club. They gonna know every word, bro. But
Really?
Moneybag, man,
Okay.
he just dropped the album, and that shit is good, bro. It is good. I know you not. I know you
It ain't pop
haven't
up on
listened to
my
it.
Apple Music. So
Listen, go to Apple Music and search Moneybag Yo. Let me pull up my phone.
hold up. No, don't search Moneybag Yo. Search the King Sound. Deontay, why don't you put your favorite songs on the King Sound playlist
Okay,
so
I
that
will. Man.
our
I will.
our esteemed listeners can take a listen to it there and decide for themselves how they feel about Moneybag versus Kendrick.
All
We
right,
putting everybody
you
up
can't
against Kendrick.
compare that, bro. We're not comparing Moneybag Yo to Kendrick.
See,
Listen, listen. He just dropped the album. It's called A Gangster's Pain. That shit is
that's
just listen to the song called Waukesha. Listen to it. You Malik,
all right.
you listen to that
I'm
shit.
I'm
Waukesha.
a I'm gonna put it on my listen list, man. I ain't listening
Go
to it
ahead and
for a
listen to
minute.
Waukesha. That's the only one I'm gonna tell you to listen to on the album right now. You say
All right.
your sister like Moneybag, don't she?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. Come on, bro. You need
Nah,
to fucking
I
go
ain't my sister
outside.
though.
Oh my god.
Bro, I saw that Khaled came out. You telling me that Moneybag's better than that new Khaled?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Pretty sure. I don't know. It got Bieber on it, man.
He got what on it?
You still listen to Bieber, bro?
Peaches in Georgia.
I knew you
Yeah,
still
you don't know
listen
what
to
I'm talking
Bieber,
about. You don't.
bro. That's your
No,
good.
I
That's
mean
your
Tamara
good,
listens to Bieber, so I listen to Bieber. Tamara
bro.
listens to Bieber,
You
so
know
I
we
don't
don't
know.
listen to Justin Bieber in this house. You know we don't listen to
I know
Justin Bieber,
Laura.
bro.
Laura don't
Huh?
like Bieber.
We don't listen to Bieber in this
Laura
house,
doesn't like
bro.
Bieber.
Nah, bro. I don't know. Does she? I might have to ask her. I don't think she
His
listened
last
to
shit
Bieber
is
like
hard.
that, bro.
I know you heard that song. You heard
Which
that
one?
song, Peaches.
I ain't heard that, bro.
He
I
just
told
dropped
you I
it.
don't listen to Justin Bieber. This ain't a joke, man. I don't know Moneybag and I
Come
don't know
on, bro.
Bieber, bro.
How do you?
I will say
So you don't know
Uzi.
Moneybag.
Uzi's been growing on me. I listened to that Thug album, that Slime Language. That was phenomenal. That was phenomenal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Uh,
Pretty good. You hear the
Maybe we
deluxe?
can mix. I think that's the one I'm looking at. I think that's the one I got. I ain't hear it when it came out the first,
Alright.
like when it came out at first. So yeah, I think this is a deluxe. But yeah, I mean, that's really all the new music I've been listening to, man. I'm a plug Moneybag in there. but
Money
I
Bag.
don't know.
I haven't really liked a lot of shit that came out lately, but that Money Bag, I fuck with Money Bag. That shit was hard to me.
All right,
Yeah,
man. We gonna give this
go
man
give
his
that a
flowers
spin,
if you nice.
Waukesha.
We
Give
gonna
him his
listen to
flowers, man.
Waukesha,
Niggas is
man.
sleep on him. Money Bag top 5 right now.
Speaking
Top
of
5.
music, man, before we go, hold up. Your top five consists of you said no, that was your
Not
TDE
top.
top five.
What?
You gave me your TDE top five. You said
Yeah, I gave you my
SZA, J
TDE
Rock, Isaiah,
top.
bro.
I was fucking around, bro. I was fucking around.
Nah, bro. Speak your shit, bro.
My, my TDE top 5, honestly,
Don't nobody
would
want
be
your TDE
Kendrick.
top five. Tell us your real music top
My
five,
real
bro.
top 5?
Yeah, all time. Let's do this shit right
All
now.
time? Oh
Yeah,
my
bro.
gosh. Number 1 is Tupac. Number 2 is Biggie. Uh, mm, man, people I like. I say Tupac, Biggie, Kanye, Jay Z, Nas. It's my top 5.
That's
No order.
no order. I'm gonna put mine in order. Okay.
Fuck that. Hold on. Honorable mention Drake. That's it.
Okay. See, mine is it's weird, bro, because I got some weird taste because I like old school stuff. But it starts with Kendrick. That's number one. I believe Kendrick Lamar is the best rapper that ever lived. I'm gonna say that here on the pod, man. Then we got I'm gonna give it to Pac after that.
After that.
Um, then I'm actually gonna go with Drake.
Okay.
I like Drake more and more, man.
Yeah.
I hate that I'm saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Eminem after that.
Oh my god. I'm about to
We talking about
close this
rappers.
laptop.
We talking about rappers.
I'm
Eminem.
about to close
I
the
listened to
laptop.
him, man.
I'm about to
I
close
listened to
my
Eminem when I was
laptop.
younger, bro. I know, bro.
This
That's
nigga
my guy,
said
though.
Eminem.
I'm not talking about Eminem right now, but old school Eminem, bro. With Dre, it
Slim
was
Shady.
different.
Slim
It was
Shady.
just different.
Slim Shady.
With 50 too. I
See,
love
my
50
dad
Cent,
had
bro.
that CD.
All right. So that's four, man. Let me finish. Let me get my shit off, man.
Go ahead,
All
man.
right. So number five, bro, is a different one. It's Slick, bro. Slick Rick. Slick Rick the Ruler.
Slick
Children's
Rick.
story. That's my guy, man. Deonte didn't know this. That's my dude, though. Fucking Slick Rick, very
Slick
heavy.
Rick is in your top 5 rappers of all
Slick
time.
Rick is in my top five list of favorite rappers, bro. It's my favorite rappers. I wouldn't say the best rappers ever. I can't really put a list together for that because Biggie Smalls has to be in there, you know. And there's several other people that really need to be in there. Big Pun, I feel like it has to be. But my favorite, Slick
Slick
Rick is up there,
Rick. Slick Rick is
bro.
hard. Don't get me wrong.
He
He's
was
hard.
smooth like that accent, bro. It was him and
I
Dana
seen
Dane.
back in the day. It's funny. I was like a kid. I seen Slick Rick downtown at the mall. I think he came for Expo one year. I seen that. That's funny.
You saw Juicy Smollett, didn't you? One time.
No, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Hey man, we talking about music and rappers, man. We should, RP to the legend DMX.
Bro,
You know what I mean? Man,
rest in
crazy,
peace,
right?
man.
Rest in
Rest in
peace.
peace, a legend, bro. The
Yeah,
dog,
man. Also RP to Shock G. You know who
Shaq
Shock
G.
G is, Malik? Yeah,
I do
man.
not know
Shock
who
G
Shaq
passed
G is.
away maybe a week ago. Shock G actually. Let me get some backstory. Shock G, you don't know the. Have you ever heard the song Humpty Dump?
Mm-hmm.
I do the Humpty
That's him.
Dump. Underground. Yeah, that's Shock G. He was actually Tupac's first before Tupac blew up. He was in a group with Shock G. Um, Shock G and him were close. And
Really?
Shock G kind of gave him that opportunity to be in that group to get his name off, and fucking Tupac blew up like crazy after that. But yeah, man, Shock
Crazy.
G, Yeah, I think he's in that song. Is he in I Get Around by Tupac? He might be in that, but no, man. R.P. to Shock G, man. He's a legend in the rap game for sure.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to
Rest in
another
peace to him
legend.
too. Yep.
Black Rob. I don't know Black Rob though. I just
I don't
keep
know.
hearing people talk
He
about him,
passed
man.
away. He passed away.
Yeah, man. I don't know nothing
R.P.
about Black Rob, but it's crazy how many people are like we're losing. It's like I didn't even get a chance to come up on these people before we losing them, and so a
Yeah.
lot of them I'm going back and listening to the archives, man, just seeing what they was talking
Mm-hmm.
about. I learned a lot about Nipsey after Nipsey died. I didn't listen to Nipsey before that. I'll be honest, like he
Yeah.
sounded like Problem to me. It wasn't my vibe. And then I started listening to
I
Nipsey.
definitely listen to. You know what's crazy? I listened to him a little bit, and then I started listening to him a lot right before he died.
Yeah,
Like the song Double, Double Up.
no,
That shit
bro.
was so. I used to play that shit all the time, bro. You don't know what Double Up is?
I'm gonna have to listen to it, man.
You heard Double Up? Madame Kennedy?
I
Oh my
heard the
gosh.
ones with Nipsey that I've heard, man, have been like on other people's albums because a lot of people started putting them on his album when he passed, and so I
Bro.
think
Yeah.
there was something that released with him and Kendrick, but he was on a Big Sean boy. Um, I can't remember which other ones he was on, but a lot of albums dropped like right when he
Yeah.
died. Rick Ross even
Go
had him
listen
on
to
one.
Victory Lap. Just go listen to
I
go
listen to
listen to
Victory Lap.
Victory
I like
Lap.
Victory Lap. I listen to that one. I fuck with that one. I can't remember who it
Yeah,
was though.
Double Up's
Like
on
who
there,
was
right?
with it. Double Up was on that album.
What you mean? Yeah,
Was
Double Up's
Victory
on there.
Lap an
That's the song
album?
with him and Dom Kennedy. It's smooth.
Okay,
Yeah, Victory
I'll
Lap's
check
on
it
the
out.
album.
I'll check it out.
That's the one. It was a Grammy nominated album. Yeah.
Okay,
Um.
okay. I think that's what I had heard of, but I hadn't actually listened to that. I didn't listen to that album, but I'll take a look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Even though like we on this topic, just want to say something real quick. We can't get mad at people for listening to people after somebody dies. Like I don't like how people be hating on that. Have you seen
People
that?
hate
Like
on
people
that,
be, if you look at the YouTube comment, yeah, man, say like somebody died,
man,
like Juice World, or say somebody dies, people be like, getting mad. You didn't listen to him before you didn't start listening to Pop Smoke. Like, come
bro.
on, man. People don't know. Everybody don't know. Everybody don't know.
Coming from
Let them.
somebody that don't listen to, like I said, I got records and stuff, man. I listen to old
Yeah.
music. I listen to people that motherfuckers have never even heard of that made a difference in
Hmm.
the civil rights makeup of our country.
Yeah.
People, these are different types of people that I've heard of that a lot of other people haven't. And so I don't necessarily take offense to stuff like that. And I don't understand why people feel like that's something to bring up. Like when somebody dies, it's an
Hmm.
opportunity for their music to come back up. Like Mac Miller was my guy. You know this. Mac Miller was my
Yeah.
dude. And when he died, a lot of people started listening to him. In fact, one of his albums, I think, went diamond. I think it was Circles after he died, or platinum after he
Yeah.
died. I don't have a problem with that. I'm
Yeah.
very happy to see that. And when I started listening to Nipsey, I was
Yeah.
like, it's very like it's nice to hear this stuff actually in lyrics because for so long, all we hear is, or what people tell us, and this isn't always the case. It's not all about drugs, women,
Yeah.
partying. It's not about all of that money.
Yeah.
A lot of times, people are telling you real shit, like Jay Z. They telling you real stuff in business. Go back and listen to 444. That's all you hear is how
Yeah.
you can come up, how
Absolutely.
to come up. And so,
Absolutely.
that's like saying not to read a history book after history's passed. It's stupid. Um,
I
so
agree
that's
with
my
you.
opinion. That's my opinion. See, broken me live on that.
That boy just got a little fume. You
Bro.
feel me? He just got a little mad. But no, man, I hate people say that, man. Go to YouTube, man. It's funny, man. I always in the YouTube comments just seeing what stupid shit people say.
So you be reading
Like
YouTube
I always
comments.
look at this
You want to know?
YouTube comment. I look at the comments just to see how people. It's dumb shit. I like, you like to look at that. It's fucking idiots. Okay, I'm sorry.
Since we on topics, man, we do or on comments, man. We do read the comments that come in for the Defining Moments podcast. We saw a few of our listeners mention their
Yeah,
take on Snowfall versus Power. We appreciate
yeah,
y'all
yeah, yeah.
tuning in.
Yeah,
Appreciate y'all giving
appreciate
your
that, man.
feedback. It's always
Feedback,
great.
man.
All right, man. Last topic, bro. Before we get up out of here, man.
Hey, man, hold on.
What?
My shit on 6%. Should I grab my charger?
No, it's gonna be quick.
My
It's gonna be
laptop.
quick because you should already
Oh,
know the
sweet.
answer
Okay,
to this.
go ahead.
Jordan versus Kobe. Who had the better
Yeah,
jumper?
Jordan.
Stop. That's it, bro. We ain't even got nothing else to talk about.
But no,
You good?
what? You think it's
Microphone check. Bro,
What?
Kobe had a better jumper, bro.
No,
Stop.
he didn't.
Yes, he did.
I mean,
Stop.
no, he didn't. Jordan's in years, Wizards. He shot the lights out. From what I seen, I don't know any stats right now, but Jordan, when he lost his his ability to jump and dunk on everybody, nigga used to that turnaround jump shot, that mid range clip. Jordan perfected that jumper. Come on, bro.
Bro.
What do you think?
You're saying Kobe didn't?
Kobe did. Kobe did. Kobe, yeah. Kobe, yeah. But I'm always gonna go with the teacher, man, before the student. I love Kobe, but Jordan jump shot was better, man. Kobe got all his moves. Probably looked like he took Jordan's form damn near, didn't he?
Bro, I hate that argument though. Because it's like Michael Jordan was the epitome of what a basketball player was supposed to be. And so motherfuckers be hating on Kobe because he followed the rules. I mean, Michael Jordan, like when you see a basketball player even as a cartoon in anything, they look like Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Every basketball player like that you think of looks like Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? Like in some way or another, because Michael Jordan is the epitome of what a basketball player is supposed to be.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's like that's stupid to say that Kobe shouldn't have been, I guess not necessarily mimicking, but more just following the rule book. He's doing what the best basketball player has done so that he can be the best basketball player.
I see what you mean. I'm not saying it from like a hating standpoint. I'm saying it from
we don't hate on Kobe.
We don't hate on Kobe slander ever no more. Like no. But and even if I think Jordan had a better jump shot than Kobe, it wasn't by a lot, you know.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with Jordan. I said what I said.
Kyrie or AI better crossover. I know who you gonna pick.
Motherfucker. Allen Iverson, nigga. Fuck.
Bro, who's getting to the hole easier, bro?
You said better crossover.
Who's getting to the hole easier?
Kyrie has better handles than Allen Iverson, but Allen Iverson's crossover, that change of speed, that right to left. Kyrie, I'm taking AI, bro. What he did to Jordan, what he did to people, that double crossover to the, was it Daniels that he made fall twice? Allen Iverson, bro. What kind of question is that? Kyrie handles crossover. Allen Iverson.
I didn't disagree with you about AI.
Oh, okay. You was agreeing.
I didn't.
You agree? You agree? Allen Iverson has it better.
I do agree with that.
Okay,
but I wanted to know how you felt about who could get to the rim easier, because I wanted to make sure that shit was clear. Because that conversation.
Kyrie.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, man. That's the whole pod. The first one, we doing virtual. We got the webcams going. You guys go figure out this camera.
Man, listen, I got the webcam right here, and I got the other camera right here. So we're gonna figure it out, man. I'm gonna figure out this webcam. Like my camera looks so good right now. I'm just looking at myself. But
you live in the city,
huh?
You live in the city though.
Atlanta, man. I'm liking it, man. I'm damn near in Buckhead, so I'm in a good area, man. I'm glad some crazy shit happened, you know, moving out here, but I'm glad everything's cool now. Everything's cool. So hell yeah, man.
You see the gays out in Buckhead, man. Tell them what's up.
Hey,
Make sure you hop on Shop Area 95's website tonight. Get yourself something nice.
Yeah, get you something.
All right, man.
You stupid.
Microphone check 1 2. What is this? It's the DMP boys. Finish it.
This guy. I don't know the rest.
Back to business. All right, man. We out of here.